Good morning, everyone. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. Um, Big day of training planned. Not so much, maybe 3 hours. It's Friday. It's been a long week. Body's starting to feel it. I have a lot of preparation to do before I leave out of town. So, nothing too exciting. The fight camp and the preparation for a fight is not always that fun. Or as Rocky Balboa would say, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Um, been getting some decent sleep. Been able to go home at a decent hour and play with my son Ty. He's at a good age now, 2 years old, and likes to roughhouse with daddy and all that good stuff. So it's been good. Hardest thing is going home at 6, 7 o'clock at night and knowing that I'm done eating for the night. Kind of sucks for me. So I tend to snack. I got this little habit of mine right now where I'm eating all of Ty's goldfish pretzels. I mean, that's probably my one vice. It's the only thing in the house that's really got my taste buds going. For some reason, I go to the cabinet, buy all the baby stuff, and I pull out his goldfish pretzels. And I say, oh, it's only a handful, blah, 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 blah. But the good thing is the entire bag is like, I don't know how many servings it is, but like 18 servings or something like that. The entire bag is only 1,000 calories, so I don't have that much to worry about. If I eat a bag of those over the course of like 4 days, it's my 4 or 5 days, or more like throughout the course of like 48 hours. In this case, I ate a lot of them. So goldfish pretzels, it's the savory taste that you want when you're not eating salt. There's just a little bit of sodium in it. It's not a lot of salt, but the salt, I think, is the key. When my weight starts getting down to about 145 pounds like it is right now, when I cut salt out completely, then it just starts to drop off. I remember cutting weight for my boxing fight, and I was, instead of taking ibuprofen, I had an injury going into it, just little bumps and bruises. So I'd take some ibuprofen. I remember a couple times taking like a Aleve or something like that, which is naproxen, and they're more of a sodium-based pill, I think. And I couldn't figure out why my weight wouldn't come down. And then I started looking into everything that I was putting in my body, and I realized that a Aleve had some kind of a sodium base. I'm not 100% sure, but as soon as I cut out the naproxen, a couple days later, the weight just came off. I wasn't retaining the water like I was before I was taking that stuff, or when I was taking that stuff. Anyways, that's the exciting little tip. Sorry about the boring office setting again. I know that it's not all that exciting, but right now, at this point, my gym is dark. It's early. I came in today about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I got a new front desk being put in, and I needed to make sure the doors are open so those guys can finish that up for me. Got a new door put in to separate our pro shop from the rest of our gym and stuff, so a little bit going on. Now as I look at myself, I'm noticing this. My wrestling coach yesterday, his fingernail cut my face. And I'll tell you how I found out. Afterwards, it looked like I had this big bloody booger right here. And I was like, oh, I gotta wipe my face. So I scratched it off, and it turned out to be a scratch, not a booger. So when I did that, it started stinging. You think I would remember that I had this cut on my face, and I didn't. As you can see, I shaved. I had an interview with Comcast, and I wanted to be nice and clean cut and boyish looking. didn't want to look all old and scruffy. I wanted to look young and young. Okay, I wanted to look clean cut and all that good stuff. So I shaved my face. Anyway, long story short, that aftershave stuff, like that Old Spice stuff that guys, you know what I'm talking about, you put on your face and it burns your skin. If you have like razor burn, girls, you might know too, you know, if you put that on your legs or by your bikini waxing or whatever it is you guys do. Um, well, when you have a cut on your face, it shit tends to burn a little bit more than normal. So it's my second reminder that, Jeff, you got this stupid little cut on your face. And my third is just now as I'm staring into my little eye camera, or whatever it's called, my little photo booth on my new Macintosh computer. Uh, I'm noticing it. I mean, it looks like a bug on the screen to me. I don't know what it looks like to you guys, but that's what it looks like to me. Anyhow, exciting. Um, hmm. It's hard to talk to a computer if you've never done it before. You sit here and you look at this little button or this little hole on the computer. I'm talking to it, trying to get used to it, trying to fill you guys in on what's going on, but it is definitely weird. And if there was somebody sitting across me right now, they'd probably think I was crazy. So that's where I stand. That's where I sit. I'm sitting, so that's where I sit, and gonna get my groove on, man. I'm gonna go put my leg workout in, my 5 mile run, stretch out a little bit, grapple today. Spent a bunch of time trying to figure out how I'm gonna come up with money to pay bills. That is the story of my life. SuckerPunchENT.com. Check back. Stay here daily. I'm gonna try to, as long as I'm not traveling and away from some internet, I will be making sure that you guys get a daily blog and a daily update leading up to my fight where I kicked the shit out of Joseph Benavidez. No offense, buddy. That's just my way of ending this thing hardcore. Later.